Today I fucked up by washing my hands with water because they had water in them. I was starting my laundry when I took the liquid detergent, poured it in a small cup and poured it around the washer bowl. I accidentally got some soap on my hands, so I turned on the washer and washed my hands in the running water, filling up the washer. Once I closed the lid of the washer, I instantly walked over to the sink to wash my hands. I distinctly remember thinking, oh, I have water on my hands, let me get that off. I washed my hands with soap for about 5 seconds before I realized that I was washing my hands to get water off, and how much of a cotton-headed mini muggins I was being by practically fighting fire with fire. But let me tell you, can't literally fight fire with fire, or in this case fighting water with water. Please bow down to your new monarch, for I am the smartest man on earth. Too long didn't read. I washed my hands to get the water off my hands. This caused my hands to be even wetter than before. If it makes you feel any better, I was using the flashlight on my phone the other day, while looking for the phone in my hand. It was Monday. I don't do Mondays well ever. I put the remote in the fridge once, then spent a good half hour looking for it before I decided to get a snack, and there it was, silently judging me from the middle shelf. I fucking love this post and everything it brings with it. Now, face it, this is hardly a FU. More of a facepalm. Once I made a coffee with milk and it required all the milk that was left in the bottle. I started to walk towards the balcony with the cafe to have my morning cigarette when I remembered that I should throw out the empty bottle, so I casually walked back and poured my coffee into the bin. Next time, add a little soap to make sure you get all the water off. Today I fucked up by reading the Today I fucked up about the girl who broke her boyfriend's dick and then passing out on the bathroom floor. Okay, so I was reading then Today I fucked up when brushing my teeth, and I was walking out of the bathroom when I got to the part about her boyfriend's dick bleeding and like him in squeamish, and started feeling really dizzy, got a bad feeling in my stomach and dick, and started laughing as I started walking towards my room getting ready for my inevitable pass out. I leaned against the wall and started walking, and then next thing you know, I'm awake on the bathroom floor with my dog looking at me concerned and my head hurting like hell. The first thing I thought to myself is no fucking way, and about 2 minutes later here I am typing this. It felt so bizarre, like it didn't even happen, but at the same time it did happen. Too long didn't read. She broke her boyfriend's dick and my head. This is shaping up to be the most dangerous vagina I've ever heard about. And I'm intrigued. And I would pay to see her reaction scrolling down Reddit when this catches her eye. I doubt this is gonna get to hot, or anywhere she could see this, but if she is, why is your vagina trying to kill everyone? I summon /u/Tatty1412. Pro tip: if you think you're about to pass out, don't try and go anywhere, sit down right where you are and put your head in between your knees. That way you might not pass out, and if you do, your odds of being seriously injured are vastly reduced. Or try to gain as much speed as possible so you would fucking blast through plastic storage door flying unconscious wrecking stuff as I did once. JK, get your sleep time sorted guys, don't be me. The gift that keeps on giving. Today I fucked up by letting it get out that I know my brother-in-law is a cross-dressing furry, and now my sister wants a divorce. Sorry, I'm a really crappy writer and I'm on mobile, but damn, I really regret this. So yesterday I'm watching a TikTok cringe video on YouTube, because they make me feel better about myself, it really works, and I come across a video of a guy wearing a full face of makeup, cat ears, these cat paw things and a weird dress. The guy looks kinda like my brother-in-law. Instead of leaving it at that, my retarded self can't leave good alone, and I take a screenshot. I then head over to TikTok to look at the username. It's usually displayed on the bottom of the video, and I find my brother-in-law's TikTok page. I'm kind of freaking out because I really didn't expect that of him. He has 2 kids and my sister is super religious, think old school Jewish, and I'm pretty sure she wouldn't be down with that, so I don't think she knows. Anyway, I ended up going to bed trying to decide what I should do. When I woke up today, my sister called and asked if I could come over and babysit their kids, 4 and 6. that day because my Bill works on Sundays and she was called in on an emergency. I say sure and head over. She leaves without me saying anything to her about Bill because I'm not sure if I should and I'm still freaking out. After she leaves I have a good time hanging out with my nephews and we watched some movies and plays some games. My Bill gets home first and I ask if I can talk to him in private, so he gives me a concerned look and says sure. He takes me to the kitchen, where leave the kids behind. I tell him I know about his TikTok account. And as he starts to beg me not to tell anyone, my sister walks in. She starts flipping the fuck out and asking what TikTok account she made Bill, and I tell her and she me show her the vids. She is really upsetting with me because I didn't go straight to her and now she is demanding a divorce from Bill. I feel the worst for my nephews because having divorced parents is a really crappy thing for anyone, let alone little kids. TL, doctor found my brother-in-law's furry TikTok page, told him about it, my sister found out because of me, and now they are getting a divorce. Ow, oops. Honestly, the shit would hit the fan at some point. You were trying to talk to him when he was alone. It's probably best. You tried to take him to one side to discuss it. If the angle wasn't blackmail and more dude, you need to hide this shit better at very least. I don't think there's much can be labeled your fault. Unfortunate your sister caught you trying to have a quiet chat about it. That's not your fault. Unfortunate he was hiding a pretty decent chunk of odd behavior. That's not your fault. Unfortunate your sister has flipped about his actions and deceit. That's not your fault. Ooh bro. Rough one and so awkward. Like, what are the odds your Bill is cringe enough to be on the vid that you ended up watching right before you had to go babysit their kids? Some kinda coincidence, man. I thought about texting him, but my sister got to me first. I really have no idea how I should have handled that. And plus, who's dumb enough to put stuff like that on the internet? Like, anyone could have found it, even my sister eventually, or his boss. Not much you could have done there. I imagine your sister would have found out sooner or later. Hard to keep that sort of thing hidden forever. Not your fault, except it is what it is now. You can't change the past.